You know, when I'm wearing my bow, it's time to tidy up something or to declutter, which is the purpose of this video today. My absolute favorite show that I've been watching for the last year is Friends, and it's unfortunately not available on Netflix anymore. But my subscription is still at the end of January, so I was like, okay, I have to find something else, and I ended up watching the home edit. And I really want to talk about that. I have watched Tidying Up with Marie Kondo first, I think like last year. And I really enjoyed it. It helped me so much to declutter while I was unemployed, and then also right before I moved, so it was very easily to move because I had less stuff. Now I've accumulated quite a lot of books, so I think it is definitely time to declutter again. But after watching the home edit, I'm really like, oh, I want to do it in rainbow colors, although that doesn't make a lot of sense, but I want to have a rainbow color bookshelf. But I also thought I have to share some thoughts about the home edit. When I watched Marie Kondo, I really loved the show because you could see the process that the clients went through and how they changed over time, and how Marie Kondo was just like an advisor, but she didn't do the work that was the clients to do. And I really liked the transformation. Of course, it wasn't as Instagram perfect as like the home edit, but it was so much fun to see the change in the people's life. Then the home edit, I think it was very aesthetically pleasing. It's so nice to look at it at the end result, but I'm a bit unsure how practical this is. I didn't really connect with, well, I connected with Joanna, but Clea was a person I didn't like much. But I have to say, like, I know they were filming the whole day, and if you get so much material, everyone can look like a bitch. Yeah, you can just say 2-3 snappy things, and then in the whole video it looks like you're the super bitch. But I don't know. So I don't really know what kind of person she was, but they didn't picture her very likable, I would say. Their process is why KonMari is mostly about decluttering and just a bit about organizing. The home edit is kind of like the opposite. It's just a very tiny bit about decluttering, but mostly to organize, to make it visually pleasing, but also accessible, that you see what you have. And there I would say KonMari and the home edit are very similar, and they say you really have to see what you have, because I think KonMari is so much more important in the beginning before you can organize. I thought I will just combine both. I will go through my stuff in here and then we will organize them in rainbow colors, because it's lockdown, we have time for that. So what I really want to do is, like in these shows that I usually have like this before and after, it's usually that the before is black and white to make it even more dramatic, and then the after one is like sparkling and contrast and beautiful colors and everything. So I'm definitely gonna do that for me because I think it's so funny, so over dramatic. So you're gonna see that at the end. But first we have to work. Let's go.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my Just watch me break it. I swear you're falling into me. Touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn.
So the KonMari method is actually quite easy. First, put out everything on one space from one category. In my case, this is books. And then you're supposed to take every book, hold it in your hands and ask yourself, does this spark joy? And usually over time you really know what kind of books you want to keep, what kind of books are like ready to leave. This is a finance book. I wouldn't say that it does spark joy a lot, but I can fix and ask myself, do you think you're gonna reread this book? And I'm definitely sure with that. So this is, for example, one that I will keep.
Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me.
So here's now all the books that I want to keep. I didn't put them in a particular order, but this pile are all books that I haven't read. So for example, new books like A Study in Charlotte. But there also have been books that have been sitting here in my shelf for quite a long time. They have moved here and I still haven't read them. Like for example, How Emotions Are Made by Lisa Feldman Barrett. Like I think I've read halfway through the book and then I stopped and never came back. So I think I will do like a on probation shelf where all the books that I haven't read in several years, I will have them all on one shelf. And then if I haven't read them within 2021, they have to go. Then I've got a few books that, or this is actually a DVD series, that I think I don't want to keep. I also got some books that I borrowed from a friend, and then there are other books that I think are still in really good condition that I just not gonna read anymore. So I think I will just keep them as a gift that I can give to somebody I know who likes this type of books. I put all my Harry Potter books together and also the Hogwarts library, so I like that they all are together. And I also wanted to showcase a few books, the same I did actually here. And I really love this section. I love these pastel colors, and these two are cookbooks, so they're actually easily accessible then. I decided to have my dumbbells down here because they are so much easier to grab when instead of having them in the basket. So here's my on probation pile, which I really have to read in 2021, otherwise you guys have to leave. Enjoyed this little decluttering video as much as I had fun doing it, and I think we see each other next week on Sunday. Have a wonderful evening and stay magical.